A field of more than 50 women lined up for the third event in the 2023 World Triathlon Championship Series. Leader Sophie Caldwell absent, fellow Brits Beth Potter and Georgia Taylor-Brown among the favourites, while two former world champions, Americans Katie Zaferes and Gwen Jorgensen, were also in the lineup. The latter's first top-level race for nearly 7 years, but Jorgensen way back in the swim. The usual candidates at the front, Summer Rappaport was right there, along with Lopez of Brazil, Maya Kingma, Lombardi from France, and critically, Georgia Taylor-Brown, who'd missed the front pack in the first two races of the season. She wasn't about to make that mistake again, and a group of 6, which also included the consistent American Taylor Spivey, rode away from the chasing pack. After 8 laps, they were more than a minute clear. The chasers just couldn't make any impression on a very, very fast course. Full Olympic distance, it was a 38k ride, pancake flat, and the 6 leaders came into T2 with nearly a minute and a half in hand. Jorgensen had been lapped on the bike. Katie Zaferes, though, was going well in the chase group. Meanwhile, for these 6, a 10,000-metre run would decide it. Little mini collision between Spivey and Rappaport, the two Americans, but no harm done. And very early on the run, it was Georgia Taylor-Brown who was going to the front, and only Emma Lombardi could stay with her. Soon, they were well clear of all the chasers. Real battle going on behind, though, between the two Americans. Spivey, on the second of the 4 laps, got past her compatriot, Summer Rappaport. Meanwhile, though, charging in behind was the Frenchwoman, Beaugrand. She wasn't going to get to these two. Halfway through the run, 5,000 metres left. Lombardi still right on the shoulder. Spivey now looking relatively comfortable in 3rd place, but Beaugrand and Leher of France and Luxembourg, respectively, were absolutely flying. They got past Rappaport. It's a case of whether Spivey could hold on. Meanwhile, on the final lap, Taylor-Brown finally broke Lombardi's resistance, and from there on in was able to stroll home for victory, her 6th on the World Triathlon Championship Series. Much needed after, by her standards, disappointing first 2 races in Abu Dhabi and in Yokohama. Meanwhile, in 2nd place was 21-year-old Lombardi, her 2nd successive silver in Cagliari. Clearly an athlete with a massive future. And back in 3rd, Spivey was able to hold off Beaugrand, her 2nd podium of the season, and also enough for her to take over the overall series lead. Confirmation of the results then: Taylor-Brown, Lombardi and Spivey for the podium, Beaugrand and Leher charging in behind.
I know it's only been 2 races, and I've been a bit dramatic after those 2 races, but yeah, it's nice to be back. It's really nice to be back.
Well, 3 very happy women on the podium. Spivey's been so consistent, 2 thirds and a 4th in her 3 races this season. That's why she's leading the title challenge. Lombardi, such a massive future. She's just 21 years of age, hard to believe. But Taylor-Brown back to her best, a warning for any other woman who has world title aspirations. On this form, she's very hard to beat.